Hello and welcome to TTV News, some latest events across the country and province. Ladies and gentlemen, the regular meeting in September of the TayNinhTV Provincial People Committee took place in the afternoon of September 6 and was broadcasted online to district, town and city, co-chaired by Mr. Nguyễn Thanh Ngọc, Chairman of the TayNinhTV Provincial People Committee, together with Permanent Vice Chairman of the Provincial People Committee, Nguyễn Hồng Thanh, and Vice Chairman Duy Nhân Thắng and Trần Văn Chiến. Leaders of the TayNinhTV Provincial People Committee listened to the report and gave opinion on 18 contents submitted by the department and branches.
Leaders of the Provincial People's Committee gave opinions and agreed with the draft resolutions. At the same time, assigned the competent departments and branches to complete the procedures. Draft resolution on regulations on support mechanisms for implementing social housing construction investment projects in TayNinhTV Province. Draft resolutions stipulating the mechanism to support the connection of wastewater from households to the collection network of the drainage system in the province. Draft resolutions stipulating the criteria for deciding to conduct bidding to select investors to implement investment projects using land in TayNinhTV Province. Draft resolution adjusting and supplementing the medium-term public investment plan from the local budget for the period of 2021-2025. Draft resolution adjusting and supplementing the 2024 public investment plan state budget source. Draft resolution providing opinions on the list of medium-term public investment plans for the period of 2026-2030. Draft resolution approving the investment policy for the new generation 5K mobile television system. Draft resolution approving the investment policy for the project to purchase minimum teaching equipment for public schools in the province. Draft resolution approving the investment policy for Long Hoa Market. Draft resolution approving the investment policy for the project to operate the Martyr Cemetery at Hill 82 TayNinhTV. Draft resolution stipulating measures to ensure the implementation of democracy at the grassroots level in TayNinhTV Province. Draft resolution on cancelling projects with land acquisition and projects with conversion of land use purposes for rice cultivation, protected forest land, special use forest land that have not been implemented for more than 3 years. Draft resolution stipulating land policies for ethnic minorities living in TayNinhTV Province. The People's Committee of TayNinhTV Province also commented on the proposal to propagate the plan to implement the project to promote the development of vocational education in the province for the period of 2024-2030 and other contents presented at the meeting.
In the afternoon of September 6, at the Mountain National Tourist Area, the Department of Culture, Sport and Tourism of TayNinhTV, in collaboration with Sunworld by the Mountain, organized a workshop introducing the value of resources and tourism products of TayNinhTV to the farm, receive delegation to survey and connect TayNinhTV tourism with province, city across the country.
At the workshop, representatives of Sunworld by the Mountain and leaders of the Tourism Promotion and Information Center of TayNinhTV Province introduced to the Vietnam Tourism Association, leaders of the Department of Tourism, Department of Culture, Sports and Tourism of provinces and cities in the Southwest region, travel and tourism companies in Ho Chi Minh City, Bà Rịa Vũng Tàu, Bình Dương, Bình Phước, Đồng Nai, and some northern provinces and cities about attractive destinations of TayNinhTV Province such as Bà Đen Mountain, Cầu Đài Holy See, Logo Samat National Park, Dâu Tiếng Lake, and some other tourism products. The leader of the Tourism Promotion and Information Center of TayNinhTV Province also said that in the planning period of 2021-2030, with a vision to 2050, TayNinhTV Province says a goal that by 2030, industry and tourism services will be the main driving force for growth associated with the development of new spaces, making TayNinhTV one of the centers for industrial development and tourism services in the Southwest region and the whole country, in which the province focuses on developing and diversifying tourism types and products, cultural, historical, traditional, ecological, associated with trade and urban services, entertainment to attract visitors and stimulate tourism demand, attracting investment in infrastructure development in line with the orientation and development roadmap for tourist areas, improving the quality of connecting traffic, encouraging investment in developing accommodation infrastructure, golf courses, and high-quality ancillary services for tourism. Through the workshop, the Department of Culture, Sports and Tourism of TayNinhTV, together with Sunwoo Mountain, helps to promote the connection of tours, routes, and tourist destinations between provinces, cities in the country with TayNinhTV province.
In the period of 2023 and 2025, TayNinhTV province focuses on promoting and prioritizing the application of digital technology in tourism management, exploitation, and promotion activities, gradually shaping and affirming the tourism destination brand of TayNinhTV on the tourism map of Vietnam. With that goal, TayNinhTV focuses on elevating the construction of the tourism destination brand of TayNinhTV province and synchronously developing TayNinhTV tourism brand identity system on tourism production and advertising tools, applying digital technology in communication work with the content of integrating the TayNinhTV tourism information portal with TayNinhTV provincial smart tourism digital map, building tourism communication channels of the province, and to exploiting the free social networking platforms such as fanpage, channel official, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, operating TayNinhTV tourism application with the integrated applications to support building tourism programs, booking and paying for tourism services online and consulting, information and instruction for tourists, receiving the feedback and processing the feedback from the tourists, building a chatbot system to support the tourism information, building a QR code application system in information and interaction at the tourist attractions.
Ladies and gentlemen, at the regular meeting in September, the People Committee of the TayNinhTV province agreed with the proposal of the Department of Construction of the draft resolution regulating the support mechanism for the implementation of social housing investment projects in the TayNinhTV province.
The draft resolution stipulates the subjects eligible for policy support and support level. Accordingly, the People's Committee of the province agreed to support 50% of the investment costs for the construction of technical infrastructure system within the scope of social housing projects, but not exceeding 10 billion Vietnam dong per project. Support for fees and charges. The expected source of support funding is from the provincial budget's public investment capital. The expected support funding when applied is a maximum of over 163 billion Vietnam dong, of which support for investment in the construction of technical infrastructure system is about 160 billion Vietnam dong, support fees and charges of over 3 billion Vietnam dong. According to Project W8, TayNinhTV was assigned by the Prime Minister to develop housing for low-income people and housing for industrial park workers by 2030 to reach 11,900 units. The 2022-2025 period is divided into 5,000 units. To date, the province has implemented 6,746 units. Of these, 2,098 units have been completed, reaching nearly 42% of the overall targets assigned in the 2022-2025 period. In addition to 4 social housing projects for low-income people and 1 dormitory under construction, according to the plan, TayNinhTV must also call for investment to build about 8,100 units. The People's Committee of TayNinhTV province assigned the Department of Construction to complete the draft resolution so that it can submit to the Provincial People's Council at the thematic session in September 2024.
The audience to improve the effectiveness of measures to ensure security, order, and traffic safety in the province, the Special Task Force 369 of the Provincial Police coordinate with local police to carry out patrol, control, and strictly handle violations with the motto "No forbidden areas, no exception."
Given the complicated situation of security and order in the area, the Provincial Police Department has mobilized forces and means to establish special task forces, abbreviated as Task Force 369. It consists of 3 working groups of 6 forces and is deployed in 9 districts and towns. This group regularly ensures security and order on the streets from 10 a.m. to 4 a.m. the next morning. In particular, Task Force 369 will carry out its tasks throughout the evenings, regardless of weekends, holidays, or days. With the motto, "No forbidden areas," Task Force 369 will increase patrols and controls on key routes, areas, and locations where groups of young people often gather late at night, subject with criminal recourse for disturbing public order, intentionally causing injury, illegal racing, theft, illegal use of drugs, thereby detecting, preventing, arresting, suppressing on time of crimes, ensuring security and order, traffic safety and order in the province. It can be said that this is the core force in the fight against, preventing and combating crimes and law violations, contributing to ensuring security and order, serving the task of socio-economic development in the coming time. This team is more special than the previous patrol team, including the criminal, drug, traffic, mobile, 113 police. Not only fighting and strongly suppressing on times of crimes, the force also carry out the task of propagating and reminding people, especially educating young people, to be aware of substandard behavior, violations of security, order, and traffic safety, thereby changing their behavior and complying with the provisions of the law.
Today, the Prime Minister had just signed a document requesting relevant ministry branches and localities to deploy the key tasks to try to complete the 3,000 kilometers expressways by the end of 2025 in response to the aviation movement launched by the Prime Minister. Regularly inspect, urge, and remove difficulties and obstacles, especially in site clearance, relocation of technical infrastructure, and construction of resettlement areas, supply of construction material, etc. for projects. In all cases of difficulties and obstacles, the forces participating in the project need to coordinate closely to resolve them as quickly as possible, ensuring the progress and quality of the projects on for the common goal, for the common interest of the nation and the people.
According to the report of the General Statistics Office, in August 2024, the Consumer Price Index (CPI) was stable compared to the previous month. Compared to the same period last year, the CPI in August increased by 3.45%. In the first 8 months of this year, the CPI increased by 4.04% compared to the same period last year. The main reason was that the price of food and catering services increased when domestic rice prices increased following the export price of rice, and consumer demand increased during the holidays and that, along with the increase of pork prices, the housing, electricity, water, fuel, and construction materials increased. Core inflation in August 2024 increased by 0.24%, up 0.53% compared to the same period last year.
Vietnam is ranked at a high average level in the research and application of artificial intelligence (AI) in the world, with the rapid approach to many new trends. However, how to sustainably develop this cutting-edge technology field in our country is a problem that is being raised.
Counting the number of the people entering and setting early warning of forest explosions, calculating the number of vehicles, and this artificial intelligence application device integrates many features depending on the needs for the user. And bringing the system from Australia to Vietnam, this enterprise is very helpful for the Vietnamese market, with the increasing demand for applying this technology. We have high expectations for the Vietnamese market when corporate enterprises are very open to technology. Meanwhile, the government has shown great determination in accessing this technology and at a high level. More and more economic sectors are benefiting from the AI. However, the rapid development of artificial intelligence also poses many challenges in management, information security risks, and increased online fraud also. And there needs to be binding regulations and ethical principles, guidelines, and recommendations for sustainable AI development. Number one is still the people, and whoever develops must serve the sole purpose of happiness and prosperity of our people. Then we will deploy how to develop technology and how to develop data to ensure the fairness and ensure the authenticity of AI. And currently, Vietnam ranks the fifth place in ASEAN in the Global AI Readiness Index. To improve this index, in the coming time, the government will focus on reviewing and improving issues related to the legal framework, training high-quality human resources, and expanding the application market for Vietnam's artificial intelligence products.
Vietnamese cuisine continues to receive world recognition when it is included in many prestigious rankings, of which chicken curry and lemongrass and chili chicken are two Vietnamese dishes that have just been included in the list of 100 best chicken dishes in the world voted by the culinary website Taste Atlas. The two dishes ranked 80 and 89 respectively in this ranking. Bánh tét coconut candy is also honored to be ranked the 26th in the top 70 best confectionery dishes in the world, also announced by this culinary website. The famous culinary website describes coconut candy as a traditional Vietnamese candy originating from Bến Tre province, which is famous for its delicious coconuts.
Within the framework of the 2024 National Trade Promotion Program chaired by the Department of Trade Promotion and the Ministry of Industry and Trade, the Vietnam Fruit and Vegetable Association has organized for 19 Vietnamese enterprises to attend the Asia Fruit Logistics 2024. At the Asia World Expo Convention and Exhibition Center in Hong Kong of China from September the 4th to the 6th. Asia Food Logistics in Hong Kong is the largest and only specialized exhibition in Asia, focusing on fresh fruits, vegetables, agricultural products, and industry-related value chains across Asia. Participating in this event will contribute to promoting the national image, corporate image, and the Vietnamese food and vegetable product brands, as well as increasing the export of Vietnam's strong fruit and vegetable products to many countries around the world, especially the Northeast Asia region.
The audience on the occasion of the 70th anniversary of the liberation of the capital, October 10, 1954, October 10, 2024, toward Vietnam Heritage Day, the Center for Cultural and Scientific Activities of the Chamber of Literature, Wat Tự Giám, organized the National Language Calligraphy exhibition, Still Reference Writing for Us. The exhibition displayed more than 100 calligraphy works to raise public awareness of the value of calligraphy in the modern context.
The exhibition Still Reference Writing for Us aims to introduce and present the art of national language calligraphy in a modern direction, combined with installation art to create a new effect and perspective on national language calligraphy. This is considered a premise for the exchange and cooperation between modern calligraphy artists from all over the country. Through the artist's performance as well as the arrangement, our display especially emphasizes the way of looking, the way of interacting between the work and the viewer, between the author and the viewer through the light. When illuminated in two directions, the initial harmony and sympathy is the encounter from the vision. That vibration will awaken the love of art from the heart of each person. The exhibition displayed 101 works by 15 artists from all three regions of North, Central, and South, of which there are 70 main works and 41 small works, randomly selected during the artist's creative process. The exhibition makes a special impression on visitors because the space filled with colors and lights. Viewers can feel and interact in two ways: in the clearest and most intuitive way with the beauty of the pen and ink on each page.
Triển lãm này đã mang nhiều nét mới.
Distribution has many new features.
Mà cái nét mới đây là
The artists want to modernize their calligraphy.
Hiện đại hóa cái thư pháp của mình.
Và nếu như mà các bạn ở bên ngành kiến
With
trúc,
the way of playing with the combined light effects, making each ink rain and each paper rain blend together, and the audience can see it. Each person will have a point of contact when looking at these
khi
works.
mà nhìn ngắm các tác phẩm này.
The content of works is inspired by the non-poetry content of famous people in the country's history, such as Nguyễn Du, Nguyễn Bỉnh Khiêm, Hồ Chí Minh. Distribution is open to the public until September 25th, 2024 at Thái Học Era, the special national relic of Temple of Literature, Quốc Tử Giám, Hà Nội.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's all for today TTV News. Thank you for watching and see you next time.